And welcome to the Return Broker Talk Podcast with your host, the hiredgun. First, like, subscribe, share. So, how you guys doing, y'all? So, don't want to say a lot of wrestling, but some wrestling happened over the weekend. It happened yesterday, right? Right? So, we can talk about the Cody and Cena thing. See, what's don't matter? Well, even though Cody promoted Friday, and he probably and he promoted last night too at Raw. So they was at Madison Square Garden, and it's legit WrestleMania season. We got what 39 days to WrestleMania. So Cena was there. Let's see that. Cody was there, right? Right. So nothing wrong with that. Cody being there on Raw, like which it's gonna happen. All hands on deck right now. It's WrestleMania season. All hands on deck. Like it doesn't matter if it's gonna be a brand or not. What brand you on? Right? Right? So next Monday matters a lot because Cena's gonna be uh, on Raw Monday, and they're gonna be not gonna butcher the name. They're gonna be overseas for like 3 weeks next week. Let's start next week, right? So much that all three Raws are gonna be at a different time. So, I mean, they're gonna be at 3 o'clock. I think one's gonna be at three. No, I think two of them are gonna be at 3 o'clock, and one's gonna be at 4 o'clock. All right, so to watch it live, it has to be at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, so there's that. All right, but the Monday, the next week's Monday Night Raw is gonna matter with the Cena and Cody. So can't wait because Cody can promo, but it needs that umph. It needs that back and forth, because remember now, we had this situation happen with hell, we had it happen last year. When Roman wasn't on certain shows and Cody had to carry it, and The Rock had to carry it because Roman wasn't out all the time, right? Right? This is why we're having. I mean, it's the same thing, and we can go a little further back with um, Kevin Owens and Steve Austin. Kevin Owens had to carry that whole feud because Austin only did one promo video that whole feud. Hell, Kevin Owens didn't even know if he was gonna get a match out of that. It just so happens he did get a match out of it, and the main event in night one. So Cody needs that back and forth with Cena. Cena, like that's gonna matter there. And now I'm seeing people who's like, what if this is just a one-off and Cena doesn't win, and then Cena turns face again? I don't see that happening. At least not right now. I think we're gonna get a heel turn for at least 6 months, 4 months from Cena. Do I think he's gonna end as a heel with his last year? No, no, no. I think The Rock will turn on Cena before anybody else turns on Cena. Before Cena turns on anybody else. Now one of the things that Cena needs to do next Monday is destroy R-Truth. I mean, destroy him. Speaking of destroy, Eric, one of my homies, my ex partner when it comes to podcasting, Money Mike Mills, right? he has a question last night. So Jay Uso had a match with Grayson Waller last night, right? And they had a match. Now it was like 8 minutes. Now Eric asked the question. He didn't ask me, but he asked everybody. And he said, should okay. Should Jay have squashed Grayson Waller in his match? Now, when I seen this, I thought about it. Jay Uso doesn't have a moveset to squash somebody. Alright? Like, he doesn't. He doesn't. And nor do I think he should have squashed Grayson Waller. Alright? Alright? At all. Because if Gunther is going around um, having 8 to 5 minute matches with Tozawa and Otis, right? Why? And he's not squashing none of these guys. He's winning. Like he's dominating at the end, right? But he's not squashing either one of them, right? Right? Why would Jay squash the match? So he can look strong. Now mind you, after his match with Jason Wild, they jumped him, and he took them out. Jason Waller and Austin Theory took him out. Well, no. I'm sorry. Jay couldn't took them. Like Jay took them out by himself. All right. All right. So that made him look strong. But then after that, he got beat down by Gunther. So like you can't one hit squash somebody. They jump him. He looks strong again. Alright, and then he get jumped by and then he got beat down by Gunther. No. Like Jay. Now was this match like a 5-star match? No. And I'm not finna say that Jay can't have a 5-star. I'm not gonna say he can't have a 5-star match because he had a 5-star match with Kevin Owens and Sammy in a tag match. It was a tag match. So there's that, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that was a 5-star match last. No, but it was a match, and you had to get him on. You had to get him wrestling. Just like Gunther had to wrestle last week and the week before. Alright? Just to get him on TV. And get some wins. Alright? Jay just needed a quality win. He didn't need a swash win. He needed a quality win. And that's when he's going to get another one because he's going to fight Austin Theory next week. And he's going to win that match. And he's probably not gonna squash him, right? Because of the fact that Jason Waller's gonna be there, right? So he's gonna help, but he's gonna win. Now, with that being said, eventually Jason Waller and Austin Theory are gonna break up, right? I'm surprised it lasted this long. Like I really am. And that's an NXT pay-per-view. I'm surprised they're together now anyway. So, let's say together now anyway. Because and saying that was probably the best match they had in a while. Both of them, Waller and Austin Theory, against Overfilling for the NXT title. It was a 3-way. But they looked good in that match. Both of them did. So, but I don't think Jay has the moveset, or I also don't think he needs to squash somebody to look strong. He just needs to win to look strong. Like that's my that's my 18, 3 years, 18 million. Wow. Um, that's my answer on that situation with him. Well, with that question. All right. All right. Now, I will say this. Jay, they can't. They gotta stop. So after Jay got beat down by Gunther, he was in the back, and he was getting seen with ice pack for his back and everything. And Tozawa and Otis was like, "Next time we got your back." No, no, we got to stop putting him with jobbers as his backup. See, it was different when it was Damian Priest, which that's saying something in itself too about Raw's mid carders, right? But like 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 Sammy should be helping him, but Sammy's not there. Like Sammy's playing the role of being hurt from Kevin Owens. So, but I understand that Otis and Cesaro, they're over. Like they're over. Look with the crowd and everything. So I get it, but they don't win. They don't win. So you can't just lump them with him. You can lump him with Ron Breaker, so he's playing face right now. You know, but like his back, Jay's backup shouldn't be Tozawa and Otis. Like it shouldn't. It shouldn't at all. So, but you know, again, I don't think Jay should swatch anybody in a match. Nor do I think he can with his moveset. Now, I will say this now. I see they've been torn away from his entrance in the crowd, which they did last. They did it last night, but before that, they didn't do it last week and the week before that either, because they don't want to kill his momentum when it comes to that. They still want to leave that special. Now, that's not saying he's not going to do it at the pay-per-view. It's not saying that. Alright? That's also not saying he won't do it next week out of state. Because out of state, they got to pop for it more than anybody else will. So this observation of what I've noticed with the whole J thing. So there was 2 cage matches, right? One last night and one Sunday on AEW pay-per-view, right? And it was 2 different cage matches. Both cage matches were great in their own ways, all right? In one, you had all kind of moves, and then in the other one, you had stupid deals. In the other one, you had the one from Sunday, you had blood, which I'm gonna get into something with that too. You had blood in one of them, right? And you had great moves, and it was a good match, all right? And they tried to tell a story, all right? In the other cage match, there was no blood, but it was a good story telling. Good wrestling. I'm not saying it wasn't good wrestling in the other one, but it was just 2 different things. Now, does a cage match need blood? Sometimes yes. Now, the only thing I'm gonna knock about the whole blood with thing with the AEW cage match, alright, you had the you had the same type of finish with the blood with even though it wasn't in the cage, you had the same amount of blood loss coming from um, the women's title match with May and and Tony Storm. You know, so I like too much blood. Now again, should there been blood last night in the cage match? Yeah, a little. Doesn't have to be a lot. Doesn't have to be like the blood it was last night. I mean, not last night, Sunday, or it doesn't need to be blood like it was with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. You know, but they supposed to hate each other. Yeah, like Punk and Rollins. So there should have been some type of a little type of blood. And maybe we would have got blood if it was on a pay per view instead of Netflix. You know. Now I will say this about the cage match last night. How we gonna blink out, giving the finger? Well, Punk giving the finger to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins giving the finger to Punk. On two separate occasions, they blocked out the stream, or they tried to, because you still seen them do it. Like you might have not seen them do it in the beginning, but you see them do it at the end because when they turned the camera back on, it was there. It was still there. Oh, now let's get into this storytelling with Punk, Seth, and Roman. Roman showed up last night, which everybody knew Roman was showing up last night. Like when they made this match, you knew Roman was showing up. Okay, and he showed up. He showed up, and he showed up, and I mean, Seth was gonna win anyway, because Seth had Punk beat, right? Right, but I don't know. Like the way Seth won is Roman pulled him out of the ring, out of the cage, and was choking him, and then when he pulled him out of the cage, Seth won because Seth's feet hit the mat, so he won. So, but Seth was gonna win anyway. Like Seth was gonna win anyway. So like it didn't matter. It didn't matter. And then Roman beat the dog shit out of Seth afterwards, and then he even stumped him. And he was gonna stump him again on the cage. They said, I mean, not on the cage. He was gonna stump him again on the stairs, but they stopped him. And then Roman seen Paul catering to CM Punk, and Roman felt some type of way, right? Alright? And then Roman went in there and he destroyed, he destroyed CM Punk, which ties everything together. Ties everything together now. Hell, CM Punk doesn't even need his favor in this case. Like the story so good, and the story already combines everything. Like Roman doesn't need, not Roman. Punk doesn't need to get his favor, unless his favor is to go to SmackDown, right? So whatever his favor is, I don't think being added to this match is the favor. So we got one three-way with this one, and then the other three-way we got coming up is it's gonna be a three-way. It hasn't been announced yet, but it is Bianca, EO, and Rhea. Now, let me say this about Bianca. So, I said last week that people are jumping the gun and they're looking too deep in this, and they want her to be healed so bad, so bad. All right. So Friday, Naomi admitted that she was the culprit. That she did it. It was her. All right, and she did it for Bianca. All right. Now, what makes this gold and has a juice head? Naomi's Rikishi's uh, what is it? Like Naomi's Rikishi's uh listen, listen. Rikishi did this shit a couple years ago. Like not a couple, but back in the day. All right, all right, and it wasn't. And Rikishi did it. Said he did it for The Rock, but it was Triple H who did it. All right, all right. So Naomi doing it, it makes you feel like it ain't Naomi. It's Bianca. Even though Bianca was crying and was heartbroken, and even though Bianca don't responded with a video flipping the fans off about thinking it was her. Right? Right. And I came on here last week and I said, let's just wait and see. Now, my homeboy Steve, Triple S, he has already apologized, saying that he he was wrong, right? But like I told him last week, don't do that because he can be right still. Like he can end up being right, and then you got Ryan, uh, you know, uh, still thinking something's gonna happen. Now listen, I'm not being naive here. Right, Is there a chance that Bianca can still turn heel? Yes, yes. There's a chance she can still turn heel. All right, all right. And the thing is, she don't even have to turn heel at Mania. Like, for me to be wrong, she can turn heel after Mania. Right? Like, and me being wrong. Listen. If people wanted, and I said this before, if people wanted it enough, right? If he's saying, "Oh, turn her heel," like we want her to be heel, we want her to be heel. Like eventually, the E or Triple H or or the creative team are gonna pitch the idea. Let's just turn her heel. Okay, everybody else wanted already. Now, what they should do is get Last Legend and her tag team partner and put them with Naomi, had them as a group. Now, I was already thinking this. Now, I did. Now, Jen, uh, Miss Jen, thought about this too. She said it under a post the other day, and I agree with that. I agree with that logic. Last Legend and the tag team partner should link up with Naomi, and then she have a faction. Like the 2.0 Damage Control. Just the black version. That should happen. That should happen. Like they're not doing anything to NXT right now. Right? And supposedly they're supposed to be called up anyway. Right? Just put them with Naomi and let them run it. Right? And then it's still and then this doesn't hurt turning Bianca heel eventually, and she can still be with him. And then Bianca can hold the heavyweight title. Naomi can hold the United States title, and and Les Legend and her tag team partner can hold the tag team titles. Boof. All at once. All at once. Right? That definitely can happen. That definitely should happen if you go that route. And you should go that route. Like you're never gonna put Naomi with the bloodline. Shit. If you wanted to make this even better, put Nia Jax with them. Nah, Candice will have to go do something else, because that wouldn't work then. But if you put Naomi, um, Nia Jax, Last Legend, and her tag team partner together, alright, that shit works. Like it works for itself. Then it works for itself with no problem. You know. But we'll see. We'll see. So Eddie, um, said something the other day. Oh, last night about how many matches we got so far. So without for WrestleMania. So without confirming these matches, so off rip we got Cena versus Cody. We got Gunther versus okay, hold up. The confirmed matches we got so far is Cena versus Cody. Gunther versus Jay Uso. Alright? We got Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton. Alright? Those other confirmed matches so far. Confirmed that it's gonna happen. Alright? Then you got Punk versus Punk versus Seth and Roman for one match. You got AJ Styles versus Logan Paul for another match. Alright? You got Bianca for sure. She's locked in. Bianca and Io is locked in. But they're gonna add Rhea to this match. Alright? So what? What is that? 6 matches so far? 5 matches so far? Alright? You still gotta add some other stuff. Alright? You gotta add both United States titles, women and men, for a match. Alright? You gotta add the IC title and the women's IC title for a match too. So that's getting added. You gotta add a tag team matches for both brands. Alright? So that's that. Alright, and let's not forget, you still gotta do the Under the Giant thing. Alright? So there's that. So you still got time to add stuff. Alright, like I said, confirmed, you only got 4 matches confirmed so far. Alright, but you can see, okay. You're gonna get Drew versus Damian Priest. That's gonna happen. Alright. Damian Priest gotta make it. Like he gotta make it to Mania because he's limping his way into Mania. Because last week not last week, 2 weeks ago they had to drain his knee of fluids. 2 weeks ago. Alright, and then I think he got hurt Friday too. Alright, so there's that. Alright, but that match is gonna happen. So like the main players. Oh, I'm forgetting Kevin Owens versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. That's gonna happen too. So like there's matches that didn't set. It is not set in stone yet. But it just matches they're gonna happen. Like Nia's gonna fight. I don't know if she's gonna fight Trish, but Nia Jax is gonna get in there somewhere, some way. I like in a match. You know, the only person I'm worried about getting into something is Sammy. So like I said before, Sammy's selling for his match. I mean, selling his match with Kevin Owens 2 weeks ago, and he's out indefinitely. So there's that. Oh, okay. Then you got the New Day. So listen, the New Day are probably gonna fight Penta and Ray Phoenix. Or Ray, like somewhere down the line, this is gonna get to it. Like New Day. For one thing, I think New Day gonna win the tag team titles eventually. I because they had so much heat on them before, uh, and then they cooled them down so much. But you know, which is almost true, like horrible for them because they had so much heat from the Big E thing, like it was a no brainer on them being the top heels of the tag team division. You know, at one point, but now now you gotta wait. Now you gotta wait and see with them. But they should still win the tag team titles. They should. Even though I want to see Xavier Woods win single gold by himself. I mean Kofi can be around for it, but I still want to see him win some single gold. Um, next week we get Finn and Ron Breaker too for the IC title. Like Ron Breaker's gonna win. Ain't no way around that. He's gonna win. Like I hate to see Finn take these L's, but they're leading into him. Uh, they're leading into him uh, going back to the Demon Finn. So there's been so many goose eggs of Demon Finn in the background and stuff recently too. Last night, and that wasn't the first time that was shown. So there's that. There's that that's gonna happen. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Rio's back, by the way. Got a new boo and everything. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch E-Fed. We should have some stuff coming out soon. For New Breed. So watch New Breed. This is the Hired Gun. Make sure you got a like, subscribe, share. Alright? This is the Hired Gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.